Investing regularly and consistently.
You'll make even more money.
Moving forward with the Decker team. Moving forward together with the Decker team.
We've created for you access to over 423 episodes of the Inside Track, where we share insider tips, real estate buying and selling, how to grow wealth. And that's what this show is actually about, so that you can make the best use of your money rather than only working for it. Let it work for you.
That's cool.
And you can access them from home, the office, or even on the go.
Yeah, so today we're going to talk about a very simple, little known fact called dollar cost averaging.
And so what you're going to learn is the impact of regular, consistent investing and the value that that has in your life.
So previously we talked about automatically investing. And I think when we invested, we were investing monthly. It would probably be even better if you invested.
What do you mean probably even? It is even better.
Okay, it is even better if you invest, like, especially if you're getting paid every 2 weeks. Get it taken off your paycheck every 2 weeks.
Or if you're self-employed, you can still set it to come off every 2 weeks.
That's true.
It doesn't really matter.
And it does several things. One, it will make more consistency in your payments. And the other thing it will do is, usually, instead of once a month, which is 12 payments, if you did it half a month, that would be 24 payments. But when you do every 2 weeks, it's 26 payments. So you get 2 extra payments. Same reason you pay off your mortgage faster when you do bi-weekly payments.
Right, instead of bi-monthly.
Yeah.
It adds up over time. And so with dollar cost averaging, you get to take advantage of whatever the price is in the market, which means if it's more expensive, obviously you're buying less.
Obviously, if you're putting the exact same amount of money in.
Right.
So you're not buying the same number of shares each payment or each month, depending on what your frequency is. You're actually putting in the same amount, whether that be $300, $500, $600. I'm actually going to do an example with $600 in a little bit.
Right now.
Right now?
I think so.
You ready
if you
for
know
it?
how.
Well,
I'm ready.
How.
Are you ready? So this is always a little bit tricky, because whether you're watching this or whether you're listening to this episode, you're not going to see any pieces of paper showing the examples. So if you're not driving, this might be a good time to grab a piece of paper or your phone and jot down the numbers, because it will become more real. And if you can do it with a pen or pencil, something where it's ink on paper, it probably registers in your brain better, because this example is just an example, and yet it's the reality of what happens when you utilize dollar cost averaging to your benefit.
You know what's cool in this example?
What?
Is the stock starts at a certain price, and then after 3 payments, it goes back on the 4th calculation, not a payment, but the 4th calculation. I'm going to say the stock is the exact same amount of money.
Right.
But we're going to have made money.
Does that sound confusing to you? I know it's taken me some time to wrap my brain around the impact of dollar cost averaging. So let's do the example.
Okay.
And we may have to repeat it more than once.
I love numbers. Get your pen and paper out.
Do it now.
All right. So in this example, let's say it's Coke. I don't know. I like Coke stocks for some reason. And let's say they're $20 for easy round numbers. And let's say we put $600 a month into those stocks.
We're doing a month now?
Yeah, we're doing monthly.
Okay, we're going to do monthly just for ease. Okay. It's only 12 times then.
All right. So if it's $20 a share, and I'm putting in 600, quick math, how many shares do I buy?
Oh, don't make me do math on the spot.
Come on.
I didn't listen.
600 divided by 20.
Oh, well, 30.
Nice. I picked easy numbers. Okay?
You did. Okay.
Now,
I didn't look at his numbers in advance, but it's probably good I go slow, because not everybody does math in their head.
That's right. So then the next month, the share price falls.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. It's only, it dropped in half.
Because that means the money that I had Went down.
Yeah.
I lost money.
Well, if you think of it that way, yes. But now you're going to buy with $600.
Mm-hmm.
How many shares are you going to buy at $10 a share?
I'll buy 60.
60. Nice. The next month.
So
it goes-
now I have a total of 90. I had 30 shares and and then 60 shares. So I have 90 shares.
Right.
Correct?
Is that correct?
30 and 60 sounds like 90 to
That
me.
sounds right. I think I made a mistake on my calculations. Okay, so the next month it goes way up. It's up at $30.
$30
Yeah. So you're
for
doing
a
the little
share?
happy dance because your
Yeah.
stock portfolio is making money. Now what happens is that goes up to $30. How many shares do you buy with your 600?
20.
20 shares.
Right.
So how many shares do we have? I'm going to have to write this down
110.
because I wrote down the wrong number before.
110.
Okay, 110
So happy I can
shares.
do math in my head.
Now, the shares fall back
Oh,
to $20.
okay.
You go to sell
uh-huh.
and they're at $20.
Mm-hmm.
Have you lost money, made money, or are you exactly the same?
Well, I have 110 shares.
Yeah. How much did you invest?
I invested 1,800,
Right?
and now I have. How
The
much do I have?
You
Shares are 20, so I
Yeah.
have 2,200.
You have $2,200, but you invested
$2,200.
$1,800.
Right, and that is the power of dollar cost averaging.
Yeah, and I made an extreme volatility in that.
Right, and yet volatility in the market
Is
works
normal.
it is normal, and it can work to your advantage when you use dollar cost averaging.
Mm-hmm. So more power to automatic, regular investing.
Consistently.
Because what I used to do was I would take and I'd throw a bunch of money in during what's called RRSP season.
I don't like, where did RRSP season come from?
Financial people made it up.
Uh-huh.
And guess what? If a bunch of people are throwing money into the stock market in February,
Yeah.
what's happening to the stock market?
The prices are going up.
So you're putting all your money in when
Mhm.
they're expensive.
Right. And you're not buying very many units. So if you've been buying all year, you have a windfall.
Right. So one of the principles is do this, do it automatically, do it over time, because over the long haul, the stock market always goes up.
Right.
Sometimes on the short haul, it's going to go down. But just know because you're automatically buying, you're buying them when they're on sale. So you're buying more because you're giving the same amount of money each month or every
Uh-huh.
2 weeks.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yep. And I'm going to suggest you go for it. You go for it and you download a copy of Ken's book, or which is kind of like my book too. Like, who's kidding who, right? Even if it was his pen on the paper and his fingers on the keyboard, you know, I read every word and gave him most of the good ideas, right? Anyway.
I could practice for a Santa Claus.
Okay, so you can pop by the Solid Rock office if you'd like at Corvus Court, and instead of paying over $30, you can pay $25, invest $25 into your education and your learning, and then we might even get to see you, which would be fun.
Yeah. So thanks for the privilege of growing alongside you because we are passionate about helping families in their life, both at home and in business.
Moving forward with the Decker team. Moving forward